So one real basic understanding of what compound stickings are is basically applying different stickings or different rudiments to groups of notes. So to give you one quick example, groups of 3 notes, for example, would be, just right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. So if I were doing that all around the drums on toms, that might sound like this. But a compound sticking would be if I used double strokes instead of playing the hand-to-hand sticking. So that might sound like this: right, left, left, right, left, left. So I can do that with a lot of different groups. So for example, groups of 4s. Normally just done maybe right, left, right, left. With those groups, I can do paradiddles. So right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. So that's just a little bit of a start to get everybody in the know on what compound stickings are. And with each different change in the compound sticking, I basically have a rudiment or a pattern that best fits that group. So groups of 3, right, left, left, or what we call a 3-stroke. Groups of 4, single paradiddle, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. Groups of 5 would be a 5-stroke roll. So right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, left. Group of 6, right, left, right, right, left, left. That's called a paradiddle diddle. So right, left, right, right, left, left. Group of 7 would be a 7-stroke roll. Right, left, left, right, right, left, left. Right, left, left, right, right, left, left. And so on. So a group of 8. Right, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. This is called a paradiddle, diddle, diddle. So. So these are some of the very basic sticking patterns that we'll start with for compound stickings. So with those 3 different groups or different stickings for a group of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have the 6-stroke roll, so I'll be playing it as right, left, left, right, right, left, coming back to the right hand. So that 6-stroke roll is. And you can accent that on the toms if you want. The second one that we have is the paradiddle diddle. So that one is right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left. Also accent that one around the drums as well. And the third one, which I think I actually put in the middle, the third one there is right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. This is called a double paradiddle. accent that on the drums as well. So there's more than one sticking that you can use for those groups, but start with a simpler one. So if you find one easier than another, start with that sticking to get used to it first. So to give you one example of how the rudiment sticking is the most important thing to remember, I'm going to take the 5-stroke roll. So again, that was right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, left. I'm going to play it 3 different ways. So one way we call duple meter, and that's because this feels like it should be even on 8th notes or 16th notes. So kind of like da 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 underneath that feel. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The second way is what we call triple meter, and that sounds like it should be under triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. And the last way is where I just take the group and play it evenly all through the notes. So right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, left, right. And I keep cycling it. I can do that in a lot of different patterns in a lot of different ways. So there are more than one way to play a rudiment. You just have to remember how the sticking goes. When you start feeling comfortable with some of these different groupings, you can start to combine them in different ways. So one example is if I were to play a pattern that has this underlying rhythm, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. You can hear the underlying pattern is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I can take my compound stickings and fit them into that rhythm. So if I outline it with the kick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can try to do 4 groups of 3s. So 3-stroke, right, left, left. And then at the end of it, a paradiddle, right, left, right, right, which will then switch over to my other hand. So watch how I do it. I'm going to do it slow, and then I'm going to do it a little bit quicker. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. First time, all on the right hand. Second time, all on the left hand. So if I do it a little bit quicker, you can hear the flow of it. 1, 2, 3. That's one example of combining compound stickings, taking a bunch of groups and making them fit over a certain amount of time. So I had a question about not playing the accent. Is that wrong? It's not necessarily that it's wrong, but it doesn't have any shape to it. So when I play patterns on the drums, your accents, they will allow a bit of a flow in your pattern. So for example, playing paradiddles are easier to play faster when I add the accent. If I try to play it all as, it's actually harder to do than if I play it with an accent. And all of these stickings can be used for a lot of different things. So I could play them for fills. So those accent points are very important to the overall sound. But even when I play grooves, not that it's wrong, but if you add the accent and get used to that, it will give so much more shape and flavor to the sound of the pattern you're playing when you do play it. So another reason the accents are also very important to the feel of the pattern is because they give shape to a lot of grooves that you might play. So I played the paradiddle as like, a fill, but also as a groove variation. You can do the same when you're playing 6-stroke rolls. 6-stroke rolls are very good in hand-to-hand 16ths. So if I'm playing a 16th note groove like this, adding in accent points as well as a 6-stroke roll really gives it some flavor. Really comfortable with that, it's good to add in there as well. Part of also being a good player, or just a good drummer, a competent drummer, is the ability to listen and learn how to blend into the music you're playing along with. So for myself, I am born and raised in the Great White North in Canada. And, a lot here we have a lot of different cultures in Canada from other countries, but, prominently, I'm white. And I, grew up in the suburbs outside of Toronto. So unless I'm seeking out different types of music to listen to and play, it becomes hard for me to be able to learn how to do those styles of music. So when you're playing a style or playing a particular type of music, you want to try to emulate the feel. Think of it as if you were learning a language. You want to learn how to speak the language, but you also want to try to sound like the language. So for me, when I learn how to play, a lot of different styles of music, like even Latin music, maybe from Brazil or Cuba, there's a certain feel to it that you must have that you wouldn't be able to get unless you really, really listen to that music. So samba music, for example, has a certain push and pull to it. So I never grew up in Brazil. I've never been to Brazil, but if you listen well enough and learn the little tiny intricate details of the music, that will also make you a good drummer as well. That's just one example. There's a lot of different types that I play, but in the short snippets I'm doing here on video, I thought that would give you an idea of that. So accents are really also important because they give a good feel to the parts that you'll play on the drums. So for example, here in the Western world, in Canada, I do a lot of performing with many different types of artists in many different styles of music. But with us, and a lot of the music that we play, we tend to play just a lot of music that has backbeat. So, you know, something simple like this. Now, when I play that, you know, really any drummer can learn that fairly quickly and fairly easily, but it's all how you play it that might change. So for example, the way that I play my hi-hat, if I play it all with a straight feel on accents like this, if I emphasize the quarter beat, the 1, 2, 3, 4, or what if I do the opposite? So when we play what's called country and western music, a lot of our feel has more of an offbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And also, if I'm adding a lot more ghost notes on my snare, which is non-accented notes, that's what we call them here, ghost notes, they are going to add in a lot of flavor to the music. So this is really a lot of the stuff you have to think about to be a good drummer. Sometimes it's not about the flashiness and the flair. It's about how well you can play a groove and how good you can make that sound. Any chef that is very, very good at what they do can make the most complicated dishes of cooking and, you know, whatever it might be. But you really can tell if they can make good food, if they can just simply scramble an egg to perfection. So sometimes the simplest stuff is the stuff that you have to focus on the most to become a good player.